You can talk about building a great company, and people define that in a lot of different ways. I think for us, it starts with people that we really value and enjoy working with, creating products that are totally unique and distinctive that we're really proud of.
When you decide if you want to do this big thing or not, you contemplate a bunch of stuff. You know, there's the idea, do I like the idea? Is there the people, do I like the people? Is it the direction in life I want? This is a big risk. All those sorts of things. And to be honest, the only thing that mattered to me was the people.
I think what makes the relationship work, certainly between Andrew and I, but really Katie and Nicholas as well, is a shared value system.
We have such a great history together that there was this just excitement about bringing everybody together.
Everything that we did or didn't have in common was overridden by the last 8 years.
Hong Kong, for a lot of reasons, was the ideal place for us to establish our operation. Win was based in Hong Kong already at the time. We were able to convince him to co-found the office. The idea to bring Ross back, who actually was, in a similar way, the first engineer hired for PLAYSTUDIOS, also kind of came to pass, and there was a lot that was convincing about that idea, especially the history that Win and Ross had.
It just felt like a really effortless collaboration.
It's been like that from the start, and it's carried on to now.
After so many years of being together as friends, as people who work together, we know what to expect.
If we weren't friends, I don't think it would happen. And this is also what kept us doing all kinds of stuff. Stuff that we like, stuff that we don't like, stuff that we need to do, just to keep us together, this group that keeps going.
This is hard work and it takes effort, and to win is hard, but it's fun. It's super fun.
There's going to be a lot of unknowns that you're going to have to figure out as you go, and a lot of failure, but a lot of success, hopefully.
Yeah, we challenge each other. We challenge each other's decisions. We challenge each other line of thought.
In order to create something that has a really, really high level and a really high level of impact on the consumer, it takes a lot of grinding and a lot of planning and a lot of hours, and then it takes more hours.
You feel it across everybody who sits there in the tables, and the way they work is just, you just feel that hunger, and it feels like a very, very, like a startup that's just out there to succeed and eat the entire world.
Culturally, as a group, they all have this shared, very intense passion.
One of the things I think struck everybody was just the level of execution. How beautiful things can be and how important it is to make like a first impression, making it look beautiful and fine and kind of perfect.
We have a goal. We are very motivated to get into the goal.
All of us have a bias towards action.
The common ground is we all just want to make a great product.
At the end of the day, if you believe in yourself, in your capabilities, if you believe in your team, the sky's the limit.
In the beginning, we didn't know about slots, we didn't understand, we didn't even went to Vegas, and we thought we know it all. We got to Vegas, we got to see and all these games and started to really play them and feel them, and then we became the audience. Yeah. We became the demographics. Yeah.
The cumulative amount of hours we spent on casino floors or mixing with players or seeing how players engage, I think there's a sort of subconscious repository of experiences we can draw on to say that's how a player reacts when something incredible happens at a machine or on a table.
Our product people today, they think from the perspective of how does a player feel where he's in together in a room with other players.
And that's one of the key, I would say, the key values that we have, that we acknowledge that people will get bored by everything that we do all the time, and that's our biggest battle.
We're getting bigger, and the main challenge is how do you maintain the same spirit, the same atmosphere with a bigger company?
I mean, you can really tell when you're in the zone. And when you're in the zone is when you're aligned with your vision and you're communicating really well and you're focused. And in those moments, it's magical. And I feel like right now we are in that zone.